Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. So sorry this New Year's Eve look is coming a little on the late side. It's just I got hit with so much travel. I've been in Canada for the past week, all over Canada, so I didn't really get a chance to film it, but I wanted to make sure I did something super sexy for New Year's Eve. This look is actually inspired by a Carly Bell tutorial I saw. I've worn it like 2 or 3 times in the past 2 weeks, and you guys have been asking me what it was, so I did a women of color friendly version of this look. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to start this look off by applying foundation. I pulled my hair back in a little headscarf to make sure my edges are laid when I apply my lace wig later. For my foundation, I'm going to be using my Estee Lauder Double Wear. I really like this foundation because it's so lightweight, and I don't know, I've just been kind of reaching for this one a lot lately. So I applied this on for some medium coverage today, and I'm applying this with my Real Techniques brush. I actually bought this in Canada, and I really like this brush. It's got pretty nice coverage, and it is very soft. It's also actually one of the few brushes that I don't mind using on its own without going in with my beauty blender. It blends really, really well on its own. I'm going to be mixing in these 2 concealers today. One, because I really like the coverage of Pro Longwear, but I feel like NW40 is a tad too dark on me. And so I'm going to use my LA Pro Girl, mix that in just to lighten it up just slightly. I'm not going for super like just hit the runway highlight for the gods. No, I just want a nice variation of the two, an in-between shade of the 2 mixed together. And I'm applying that with my beauty blender. You know what, side note, but I see a lot of people that use like foundation brushes to blend out the concealer. Am I the only one that does? Like, I can't do that. I can only use a sponge to blend concealer. It just doesn't photograph well on me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, blend, blend, blend. Especially with Pro Longwear, it just doesn't, I don't know, brushes just don't work with Pro Longwear. And then I set that concealer with a powder. I'm gonna be using my Sacha Buttercup. Ooh, I use a little too much, but I'm gonna blend it out. I'm gonna make it work. Pretty much where I always put setting powder, just because I get the most shiny in those areas. So you can skip powder or you can apply where needed. And since I am going out tonight, I want this makeup to last. Also, one little trick I like to use when doing my brows, if I want a softer look, is I use my Tarte Colored Clay Brow Gel. And the color that I use is Rich Brown. I just kind of put this on the inner corners, like the head of the brow. You guys have seen me do this quite a few times, but I never really explained why. But that is the reason why I do that. It looks really nice. And then I use a little bit of my black opal concealer just to kind of neaten the brows and clean up the edges a little bit. Next, I'm using my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean, and I apply that all over my eyelid. This is what's going to help really get those gold eyeshadows to contrast on our skin tone. Although we are working with golds, I do want the look to be somewhat smoky, so the black coming from underneath is going to help enhance that. And I love these things because they're so pigmented. These are like an old makeup artist favorite. Everyone on YouTube back in the day used the jumbo pencils, and they still are amazing. I'm going to be using my Naked 2 Basics palette, and I'm going for a muted kind of nude eyeshadow. I'm going to be using probably a mix between Cover and Primal from the palette, and I blended those into the crease of my eyelid. I like the way this is looking already, but we're not done. We need to use Nightlife pigment from Makeup Geek. This is actually, aside from the shadow base and the crease colors and stuff, this was a pigment that Carly used in her tutorial also. It's a really nice kind of like rusty copper color, and I'm applying that. Actually, no, I'm lying. It's not copper. It's like a mauve. But I'm applying that on my eyelid, and on top of that, I'm going to use a golden brown glitter. This one is from Magnolia Makeup, and I just realized it has no name. I'm not sure why it has no name, but this is what it looks like. I will do my best to dig up that info and put that in the description box. But anyway, just pop that glitter right on top of the Nightlife pigment. One thing that helps applying the pigment to get it look more foiled and more pigmented is wetting the brush. There's nothing new or innovative about that, I know, but it's just a little friendly reminder. I took a black pencil to my waterline. The one that I'm using today is from Mally Beauty, and I'm going to be smoking and smudging that out again with the Nightlife pigment. I applied Dior Show and my Mally Beauty mascara to finish the eyes. And you guys know I like my lashes to be really thick, so this process takes me a long time because I really lay it on thick. And these two mascaras just do it for me. Like, I am gonna go, I keep procrastinating on buying the 3-pack of Mally Beauty mascaras, but you guys, her mascara is the bomb. Eyes are done. Let's finish the rest of the face by applying a powder. Today I'm gonna be using this one from Iman. I use Earth Dark. I really like this powder. I'm going to be using this Casablanca Copper Blush from Shea Moisture, and I'm just going to be applying that on the perimeter of my face to bring back some depth and warmth to the face. Then I applied a soft pink blush. This is actually one of my favorites from Milani. It's called Berry Amour. It's the prettiest pink, and I'm going to be applying that on my cheekbones. I like that it's also very forgiving also. So if you apply too much, you can't really apply too much. It's nice and soft. And then lastly for the face, dear God, take this cheekbone highlighter away from me. The Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow, I'm sorry. I want to use this with every look, but this one in particular simply because it would look really amazing with my gold looks. And I also applied a bit of that on the inner corners of my eyes to brighten up my face. That's pretty much like my staple thing that I usually do anyway. Lastly, for the lips, I lined my lips with a soft brown liner. I'm going to be using my usual favorite BFF from ColourPop Cosmetics. And then I mixed Frida from ColourPop Cosmetics. This is a lippy sticks with an OCC lip tar in Melange. And they're both kind of like in the same color family. Melange is a little bit darker and Frida's a little bit more pink. And I just mixed the two together and I got this lip. Even though I've worn this look actually with quite a few different lips in the past week, this one is probably the one I've been getting the most compliments on, so I wanted to feature this one. By the way, guess what I finally found? I cannot tell you how quickly I rushed to the little section when I finally saw this at my local drugstore. You would have thought it was Black Friday and that it was the last one standing, and it surely wasn't, but I snatched that bad boy up so quickly. And the hair is second day curled hair. The wig that I'm wearing today is from RPG Show, and the outfit is from Misguided. I'm going to put links on everything that I'm wearing, including the jewelry, down in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. I just wanted to thank you guys for another amazing year. I can't believe I've been on YouTube for 5 years. Like, it's insane. I've grown so much as a person. I've grown so much as an artist. And so many of you guys have been with me since day one. Those of you guys who haven't been with me since day one, that's okay too. But if you're here, that's all that matters. And I really just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all of the support. Even just watching the videos, I mean, it means a lot. I have like my own little YouTube community, and there's been a lot of changes through YouTube over the years, as I'm sure you guys know. Some good and some bad, but I'm so thankful that you guys have still been rocking with me ever since, you know, through thick and thin, new and old. And I'm so grateful, and I really am gonna pray that you guys, each and every one of you, have a prosperous, amazing new year. And if you're here, I hope that you can join me in 2015. Let's kick ass and just blow next year's expectations out of the water. Good luck, everyone, and I will see you guys in 2015.